everyone. I'm Elena GEORGIU. Welcome to the Global Council Network podcast. I'm a global survivor ambassador and global changemaker, gender-based violence expert, co-host of the Miss Texas Show, author, winner of the International Book Awards, Humanitarian Award, and feature Storyteller Award. I'm also the Global Council Network's founder. I started the Global Council Network January 2023 to bridge the world and join the forces to end abuse. I'm aiming for 195 countries. So far, I have reached 28 countries in February. I'm also the host of the Global Council Network's podcast. Through this podcast, you will learn the story behind our active members, advocates, community leaders, and change makers, fighting to end gender-based violence, early child marriages, and teenage pregnancy, child sexual abuse and trafficking, and many other stories. These are real stories that are happening today in the fast-growing society. My mission is to serve humanity and make this world better, free from abuse, and become the bridge between cultures and people worldwide, connect the world at large, and make this world a better place free from abuse, and spread hope, unity, and love. My vision is to bridge the world, join all forces, and free our children from abuse. The future belongs to our children. It's time to free them. Come and join me. Together we can win this fight. Today, we will talk about Arthur's important work with the vulnerable children in his community, Uganda. Arthur is an active member of the Global Council Network, and we will discuss vulnerable children. Arthur is a social worker. He knows how important it is to work with vulnerable children. He has a diploma in social work and social administration. He worked for some of the most known NGOs in Uganda, like the Red Cross Society, CPU, INDF, and his organization that he's going to talk about in a while. Arthur grew up in Uganda and he's living with his family. He enjoys spending his free time with children. And I will give a definition of what vulnerable child is. A vulnerable child has been identified as being at greater risk of experiencing physical or emotional harm, or at risk of achieving poor outcomes due to the factors in their lives. Factors may include physical, emotional, health, and educational needs, risk, or experience of harm. So Arthur, welcome. I'm so excited for you to be here. Hello.
Hello. Hey everyone. I'm Arthur Seboa, Director, Rainbow Hope Charity Uganda. I am very excited about this opportunity given to me to present my work. Nice to meet you, everyone. You are welcome to this meeting. Here, I'm going to submit my presentation about my organization. As you have heard from my friend, I has talked about who is Arthur, and I will introduce a little about my organization and where it is found. Yes, it's a charitable organization work, mainly help vulnerable children in Uganda. Today, Rainbow Hope Charity Uganda is working exclusively in western region of Uganda, where I'm located, is my location. And we endeavor to share their love with providing for the needs of vulnerable children in Uganda. Our mission is to provide programs to disadvantaged children. My services, or the services of my organization, is to help the children who are vulnerable, mostly the street children, orphans. That's my organization mainly doing. to the society. Because of the work, because of the work for my organization, I will talk about those the pictures I will share with you on my program, and I will talk a little about the orphans in details and the street children in detail, to know what's the street children in Uganda. Actually, Uganda is very known for street children. They live in slum areas. They live all over the villages, struggling, suffering. It's really terrible. Street children, we have investigated the sources. The importance of this study is to investigate their sources for safe food and water, to understand the safety situation of street children. That is my role and the organization and my organization. We have worked. I have helped some of the street children who are vulnerable. I have met street children, their family, and the street children. We have provided little sources, like I have the names here. There were the children I have helped. I have a name here, Masco. I helped Masco with plastic materials, actually like clothes, because that children left home at the age of 6. When he went on the street, he suffered seriously. The street of Mbarara is called the slum area is called Kisenyi in Mbarara. Actually, on those pictures, I will talk about they have parents, but their parents do not take proper care of them. Sometimes they stay under the open sky police sky policies.
I can't hear you, Arthur.
Cannot hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you.
According to that picture, you see a kid putting on, he doesn't even have sandals. He's just walking barely.
I can't hear you again. Arthur, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Okay. Now I can hear you.
Yes.
So there are a lot of the children there. How old are they? The vulnerable children, the orphans that come to you.
Yes, most of them they are 5 years, 6 years, and below.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Why did you become a leader to these children? Because there's always a story behind why we're doing what we're doing. What's your story? Why are you doing all this?
Yes. I'm actually my organization. I work as a leader because I go down to the slum areas I identify those children. I try to guide them, counseling them, giving them what the need as I can. With some I provide with food, little food, some with clothes, like that.
Yes. And how do you feel
Yes.
by offering your services to vulnerable children?
I feel great because that's my role, and I'm happy for that.
Yes, I know. I know that you're happy.
Yes.
And what other challenges that you're facing now with your organization? Please share
Of
with
course,
us.
yes. I face a lot of challenge walking down to the slum areas. Like, actually, those places are very dangerous because those guys, those street children, they are hostile. It's hard to go there, but as a social worker, I try by all means to go down there to them, talk to them amicably, and the challenge I face, of course, money. I don't have enough money to support them. As you know, I run most of my activities with money, transport, buy those necessities.
So what exactly do you provide them? I mean, shelter, food, clothes. Do you provide? Yeah.
Yes, I provide with clothes, food. Of course, I cannot manage to give care, health care services. I refer them to hospitals.
Do you provide them any education? I mean, or do they need education?
Yeah, most of them they love education, but what I do, I provide with them books, pencils, pens. I cannot provide with them the school fees because it's very expensive to me.
Yes. Do they go to
Yeah.
school or they have to pay to go to school? I don't
Uh,
know the schools in Uganda, how it is.
yeah. Some they go to school, some they don't. They are not interested to go back to school because they are already they are already used with the street life. So it's hard for them to go back to the street to school. But some they go for mechanics. Some they go uh, for hands-on work.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not possible for the children there the street children to go to school because first of all, they don't have money. So uh, maybe they work or they're just in the streets begging.
Yeah, most of them they are used of begging because like it seems to go back to school and it's like wasting time because they are used of begging and through begging they earn money. They, at the end of the day may get like $50 a day or $20, depends the begging, how you beg.
Okay. Are these children at risk for, traffickers, child abuse and exploitation? Do they have this risk? The street
Yeah, yeah,
children?
yeah. Most of them they are at a high risk because some they get even diseases because they sleep their conditions of sleeping are very bad. Some of them they are getting arrested. Some of them they are getting like girls they are raped. Um, some of them they are even they fight, they kill each other on the streets. Yeah, some of them they develop some even bad behaviors. They steal, they are robbers. Yeah.
Street children, do they include boys and girls or only boys?
No. They are both. They are both. They are both. They are girls
Only
and
boys.
boys.
Okay.
Mm. But the big percentage is boys. Girls, they are very few.
Mm-hmm. How much impact is your organization for vulnerable children making? I mean,
Sorry?
how much impact your organization, uh, is it making any impact? I mean, are you kind of getting from the streets the children and bringing them here with you, the vulnerable children, I mean?
Yeah. My organization has brought a big impact to some of the children because some they have gone back to school. Some I give them counseling. Some they have gone back to their villages and they are doing well. Yeah.
That's good. That's very encouraging to know that you're a good leader that's leading these children, the street children, to a good
Thank you.
place and to change their lives. And
Thank you.
Thank you for the incredible work you're doing. You're doing
You're welcome.
amazing. Keep working because these children need you, and I know you're facing challenges with funding. That's why we created the Global Council Network, so we can work together and find ways to find funds and
Thank
fund
you.
our very amazing projects we all have. We're 28 countries, and
Thank you.
we have a lot of people. And we have now a Facebook group. So I created this Facebook group so we can join the forces in one place so we can uh, start working together and build connections and bridges so we can bring massive change to the world. And with this podcast, and if anybody is listening, please subscribe to that podcast so you can listen to more stories like this one that you're listening to, Arthur's story. And please share and subscribe. Arthur, I want you to give a message to the world or anything you want to share with us.
Yes. Our world, we need to work together to help the needy mostly and to fight against early marriages to young children, mostly girls, because old men, they use that opportunity, they harass girls, and so we need to stop that early marriages. And it's common to Uganda. Girls, they are being used for as because Uganda is known as a doping country, poverty is too high, so girls are taking that to be an advantage to poor people. They exchange money to girls, so we need to fight about that. And what we need to work together to stop street children. I think together we can fight that.
Absolutely, we're gonna do that. And
Yes.
about early marriages and child pregnancies, I don't know if your organization is fighting this as well. I mean, do girls get pregnant in an early age from old men?
Yeah, we do that. We do that, and it's very common.
I mean, do
pregnancies.
they get married there, Arthur? Early child marriages and pregnancies?
Yes.
What age are these girls?
Mostly 17, 15 years.
15 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So the boys are in the street as street boys, and the girls are getting into early marriages and pregnancies at 15. This is the situation in Uganda. Wow.
Yeah. That's the situation in Uganda. And most of young actually it became so dangerous. Even they lose some of them, they lose life because getting pregnant at 10, at 16, it's really dangerous. some they lose life. And they don't have that capacity to look after the kid. They end up, both of them may be dying even.
So
Yes.
girls and boys there in Uganda are very lucky to have you as their
Thank you.
protector.
Thank you.
And continue doing your great work.
I will do that.
And funding is coming soon. I'm definitely sure because children are the future belongs to our children. So we need to fight this together and free our children from this situation that is happening. And do you believe that if they receive the proper education and training, that they will be healed from this trauma they're experiencing, the situation they're experiencing?
Yeah, when we actually government is trying to give proper education to most of young children. So we work together with the organization or with the government such that they can provide quality education to those street kids and those young children, or rather the youth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are trying. They are trying.
It belongs to them, the youth.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to share anything else with us, Arthur?
Yeah, I'm kindly asking for your support through my organization to work together to fight our pregnancies, to fight street children, child abuse, all of them. So it's my humble request to work together, fight all those challenges.
Okay.
Yes.
That's my hope too. That's my hope too. And
because most of the kids, like street kids, they don't have enough. They don't even, most of them, they don't have what to eat. They don't have they cannot afford food. They cannot afford clean water. They sleep on verandas. So it's dangerous.
yes.
And it's common in Uganda.
So maybe if you had a shelter or something to shelter them, and an educational center, would that be great for the children?
Yes, yeah. It would be great.
A safe place for them to live, to eat, and to be educated. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very great because they deserve that life. They deserve a good life like other children. Because sleeping on a veranda, it's not good. Eating just one meal is not good. Actually, that food they just get from the garbage, eat garbage food. It's really risky to their health.
Yes, of course.
And not going to school, and real, that's even also not good because we need to educate them.
Absolutely.
To live a better life. To live a better life.
Absolutely.
Yes,
thank you very much, Arthur, for being here.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Come anytime again in the podcast. If you have anything new to share, reach out to me, send me an email, and we can put you again in the podcast. Thank you very much.
Definitely, I will keep on posting my work to you, share to show the world what's going on, and I think with you we shall help a lot to our children.
Yes, together we can win this fight. Absolutely.
Yes, please. We can.
Thank you, Arthur.
Welcome. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.